All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to take a look at these crazy crypto markets this morning and see what's going on. For those who are coming on here seeing this, if you want to just let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from. I'll give you a shout out if I see the comment live. And let me know if you're seeing this live or on a replay. Also, if you want to get these type of morning market analysis on the crypto markets and Bitcoin into your inbox, you can just go ahead and give me a follow on Facebook or on x.com, or you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we're going to be looking at Bitcoin because for those who are new here, Bitcoin's a big bully in these crypto markets. Whatever Bitcoin does, pretty much the altcoins do in an exaggerated fashion, right? Like Bitcoin will go down 3%, and the altcoins will act like it's the end of the world and drop 15, 20% sometimes. So we like to keep a close eye on Bitcoin to see when things are potentially going to move, maybe more, or the market might get a bit more dramatic so that when we're trading, we can trade it properly. Hey, Troy, great to see you here. Welcome. Awesome. All right, so I am going to go ahead and screen share here and go over the Bitcoin chart and use a particular chart setup called the MA momentum. It stands for moving average momentum. Gives us great insight into Bitcoin, which then obviously gives us great insight into the whole crypto market and what's potentially going to happen next. One thing I do want to say, if you have an interest in learning how to trade Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, we have a free boot camp. It takes about 40 minutes. You can literally do it right after you get off of here, make your Sunday super productive, and start learning a new skill that can change your life. You can get back with the person who introduced you to iCoinPro or who shared this video, or you can shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com, or even just comment on this video and we'll connect you up. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen here. So for those who are members of iCoinPro, if you want to get into the MA momentum to learn how to use this chart setup, it's moving average momentum is what it stands for. You go to my iCoinPro training, click on this drop down, go to part 3 here, and it's right here. You can do this kind of as a standalone module at any point in your training. And for those who are new, we do have a 1-week course. You do the free boot camp, takes about 40 minutes. Like I said, you can do it right now. And then there's a 1-week course that you do to learn how to trade with the system. It's just several different modules, and you can learn how to use our amazing iCoinPro trading portal, which is what we're going to take a look at next. So to get if you have the iCoinPro trading portal and you want to get the MA momentum chart set up, this is our software that only we own. Nobody else has this. Hey, Mike, good morning. We actually coded this from the ground up. So this is our thing. You don't need TradingView. You don't need any third-party software at all. All you need is our tools and what we provide, which is kind of pretty amazing. But we're not new. We're 7 years old now. Hey, Mary, welcome. So we're over 7 years old now, almost 8 years old next year. So we've had some time to really perfect this system, perfect this strategy. But I do want to say this, all trading involves risk. Please see the disclaimers, okay? We're going to teach you how to be as risk averse as you possibly can be in these markets, and a winning strategy that's helped our traders continue to win and win and win for years and years and years, those who actually follow the system. All right, so on to this chart. To get this chart layout, you go up to the top here, click this, click load chart layout, and click on MA momentum, and that's going to pull this up. Now, here's how this chart works for those who are noobs. It is pretty simple. These lines here, like this purple, maroon, yellow, green, etc., these are moving averages, okay? We have a whole basket of different moving averages here that we keep an eye on. And these moving averages, different traders use for different reasons. Now, the really simple thing to understand is when this market is trading above all of these moving averages, right? These green and red things here are called candles. They show the price action. When we're trading above all of these, that means that we are potentially in a bull market and almost definitely not in a bear market, okay? Good morning. Happy Sunday to you as well. So this light purple one is kind of the bull maker. The more that we stay over top of that, the better. And the more we can see shoots up, of excitement. So on the flip side, if we're trading underneath of all of these moving averages, right, and getting stuck under this light purple moving average, it's the bear maker, and we can potentially be in a bear market at that point, almost definitely not in a bull market, because we have to process out the sellers. Now, news can always change anything in a market, but this is from a technical standpoint. When we're stuck down here and getting stuck under this, we have to process out the sellers to rise back above it and potentially return to a bullish trend again. Bet a lot of you would like to have had that at certain points in these bear markets like 2017, when we got stuck under it and went all the way down to 3,000. So with that said, right now we've been in potentially a bullish cycle. We're still doing kind of okay, but we're now trading underneath of this light purple moving average, which is not awesome. The market would definitely like to have seen this just continue. But again, markets don't move like that. They undulate. They go up, they go down. They never go up or down in a straight line. So that's where we're at. We are under 100K, which is what we need to reclaim to get back above this. All right. And we are challenging 95,000 today. And below that, we got 90,000. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at. We do have these couple moving averages sitting at about 92, 93. We could see a little resistance there, but I think 90K is the psychological bigger one. If we lose 90K, we could see some real selling happen in the alts. And again, if we put pressure on these 92, 93K, again, the alts could also kind of implode again. So we just have to realize, as a market as a whole, we are way up high. We can fall for a while before we find some footing and really start to see a more significant retrace at this point. And here's the thing that's got the biggest concern for me, and I pointed this out a couple of days ago. We had what's called bearish divergence. This was building up negative momentum. This is called the MACD. This is open and heading down, which is not good. Heading down towards this is the histogram. So never good when that setup's happening, particularly how open it is. And this was creeping up. So that's called bearish divergence. This is heading down. This is creeping up. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to bottom out here until this blue line starts to curl back up and these cross back over. Then I think it'll be a little bit less concerning for traders. But for other traders, when we see this type of setup, you can see here we can get continued momentum down and sometimes even get bigger drops as we move through this histogram here. So we'll just have to see what happens, but that is not awesome and needs to turn around to become awesome again. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. So again, 100K, we got to reclaim that. 95, we got to hold on to it. 90K, we have to definitely hold on to that. And probably a little something around 92, 93 because of these moving averages. But if we start quickly losing moving averages, lose 92, lose 90, and start heading lower, that's not good. That's just momentum building. So don't kid yourself. Momentum is momentum, and that could be this MACD in play here just from a technical standpoint. Of course, barring some sort of news event that causes a massive upward spike. Who knows? All right, Curtis, good morning. Lise, good morning. Welcome, everybody. So, and ultimately, we need to get back over 100K and move over 108K to keep the bull market excitement fever going. All right. So that's where we're at right now. But definitely, if we get a little bit lower again and challenge this 90, 92K area, the altcoins could really do some dramatic stuff potentially. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. All right. Now, let's see. I do want to take a look at the longs and shorts. So we watched this on Binance. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. We're at 60% on the long side. Not totally concerned yet until this goes over 70%, because here's what can potentially happen. If the price keeps slipping lower and lower and lower, and these longs keep going higher and higher and get over 70%, and the price keeps slipping, we could set up for what's called a long squeeze, which is where all these people are doing this risky leverage trading that are borrowing money and stuff like that. They can get liquidated en masse, and it can cause a more dramatic drop in the price of Bitcoin, which obviously would cause the altcoins to tumble. We're not there yet, but we're keeping a close eye on it. All right, last thing I want to look at here is what's hot and what's not as far as trading. I'm going to use our Buddy Coin Crawler. Buddy Coin sounds silly, but it is a software that crawls all of the different coins and finds where the best trades for us are. So right now, it's looking like we've got IDEX on here. This has a potential 5.5% profit on dip trades. We have Move for sure and SUI. So these are the three, pretty simple. I'm going to skip AGLD just because the volume's lower. Probably, well, yeah, maybe SUI. It depends on how it's moving right now. It's looking kind of wimpy right now. I'm, looking for, I don't know, something more movement. They're not recovering very well. This is recovering about 2.81% on these dips. That's pretty good. This is recovering about 4% here. So then this has got some nice noisiness to it. But still, not that noisy. I want to see more of that undulation going on here before I get too excited about that. So I would put these in an order of maybe Move, SUI, and then IDEX as far as which ones I want to trade first. Of course, I'm going to let the software just crawl everything and see what's going on. And I want to remind all of our users, clear your lists, all right? Clear out your spread tracker, your dump tracker, your blow up tracker. Generally once every 24 hours or even more if the market's super active. And then what our system does, it'll just crawl here and then rebuild this list, and it'll ping your phone when it comes through. Let's see how long it takes the system to find those trades after I just cleared it out. So everything comes through in pretty much real time, or I should say in real time. So as soon as the system finds it, it pings your phone and lets you know what's going on, and it'll rebuild that list for you. So again, make sure you clear those lists out. But those are going to be the ones that I'm looking at here. Move, SUI, and then IDEX are probably going to be the three that I'm focused on for today. And that's it. That's everything I got. There we go. We just rebuilt that. If you heard my phone, it just pinged my phone. Let me know that we've got that going on. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of the day here. I'll be doing these pretty much every day except for Christmas and New Year's Day. So if you want to get these type of analysis in your inbox, just drop a follow on Facebook or on x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, if you want to learn how to trade like a pro and be your own guru, your own crypto guru, do our trading course. We have a free boot camp you can start with, 40 minutes, get back with whoever introduced you to iCoinPro or shared this video with you, or shoot an email to support@iCoinPro.com or comment on this video. We'll get that boot camp to you. And if you like that, there's a 1-week course to learn how to trade with this system and our software. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Sunday. I hope everybody's getting to have a great holiday season so far. I know Christmas has come a bit early for our traders. We've been crushing it recently, and looks like there's a good potential we're going to continue to really have a great end of the year here for people trading with the micro profit system from iCoinPro. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye now.